In today's video, I'm sharing with you Gary Vee's marketing strategy for lawyers. So Gary Vee is a super polarizing personality in the market and online space. But there's a lot of things you could learn from him that you could also apply for your law firm. And I'm here to kind of give you 5 ideas that will be helpful for you. So what is Gary Vee known for? Content, content, content. But my question is, does every lawyer need to produce content? My short answer is yes, and let me explain why. Because if you're trying to build something long-term and sustainable, if you just depend on short-term kind of come in, you do ads and come in and go out, you have to continuously spend money in marketing, which is totally fine. It works. I preach for paid ads and these things all day long. But also at the same time, while paid ads is doing its thing, you should also have a long-term content strategy that will bring you long-term results. And also it's a way to build equity in your law firm, because even if you're not working, your content will still bring you clients day in and day out. Imagine that every single piece of content is online real estate, essentially. So every content you make will be online for essentially forever, and also gives you the chance for every piece of content to come get you new clients. So a lot of times you have to kind of lay the seeds now in order for you to read rewards later. And that's what it takes. However, I'm also here to share with you that you do not need to be the one to produce the content. A lot of people, when they hear that I need to produce content, it's like, well, I'm already too busy. But I'm here to share with you that it doesn't have to be you. It just has to be somebody from your law firm. So think about, is there anybody in my law firm right now that could be that face or somebody who can provide value for my audience? A lot of times that could be people, that could be younger people or people that are a little bit more comfortable with speaking on camera. Those are totally okay. I've actually proven this for one of my law firms. I had 3 of my attorneys to go produce videos for us, and to this day their videos have gone tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of views that are getting us clients to this day. And guess what? While I had them, I was able to build equity with them, and still to this day I'm reaping the rewards. So yes, content should be as part of your overall strategy this year, and it doesn't have to be you. Number 2 is short form content versus long form content. Short form content is those videos that you see on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Reels. It's usually videos that are less than 30 seconds, versus long form content, which is usually longer videos, longer pieces of articles that really provide a deeper explanation into one particular subject. So there is room for both, and they're used in different ways. Let me just quickly try to explain to you. Short form content has bigger distribution because it's easier to consume, and also it's more of a top of the funnel. So imagine a funnel that you're able to use short form content to, again, get more eyes, get more eyeballs in front of more people of what you do. So that's where it kind of fits into the kind of like the top of the funnel kind of strategy. Long form content, on the other hand, is a less focus on quantity and more a focus on quality, where instead of producing a lot of content, you're just making one particular video or writing one amazing blog article that goes deeper with more thorough explanation. And that usually does better on every aspect of this funnel. From top of the funnel, not only can you get a lot of people, but also you'd be able to nurture people and build a better relationships through long form content. Why? Because the person who's actually consuming this long form content is actually getting more value. They're getting more thorough explanation of their questions that they have or whatever that they're trying to solve. So this long form content is actually a much better strategy. I had to be able to take a lot of information and data about this, actually also to think about it. I'm more on the long form kind of content bandwagon. I'd rather focus more on long form content, basically YouTube videos and things that go deeper, versus do more of like the short form content where I could get a lot of eyeballs, but I'd rather go deeper with the people that you do have. So be very cognizant of that, pick a strategy, and it's important to just do one thing and do it well. So figure out what that is for you and go deeper. For me, that will be long form content. Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video. Number 3, what we can learn from Gary Vee that he talks about all the time is first mover advantage. He's always on top of new platforms as soon as they can. He's always the first one to say, hey, this is where we're heading. I'm all about that too. Find out exactly where the market is going and be there first. I remember doing this with this social media called LiveJournal. I'm not sure if how many of you guys remember LiveJournal. It was basically a social media before MySpace. Then once I learned from that whoever is getting on there early and being the most engaged has a huge advantage. Then when MySpace came around, well, I applied that. I got on it early and I was very engaged on it. Then the same thing happened with Facebook, got on it early. Then YouTube, then everything else that came after that. Super important to, again, find out what are those new platforms where people are spending most of the time and get on that early. I see right now that there's a huge first mover advantage with utilizing AI to your advantage. I did recently put out a video about this, how lawyers can use AI to be able to grow their law firm. I'll try to link it out in the description below, but that's something that I think you want to tap into this year and for many years to come. Number 4, another thing that we can learn from Gary Vee is do what others aren't doing, okay? Do what others aren't doing. If everybody's doing this, you want to do the other thing. And a lot of people don't make videos because it has a steeper learning curve. It's not as easy to make videos. And whatever is harder is usually more effective. Just a rule of thumb, Videos is the way to go because not that many people are doing it. And again, if it's easy to make blog articles and everyone's doing it, well, you're gonna be competing with a lot of people that are doing it. Versus if it's harder to make videos and not that many people are doing it, well, you're gonna have less competition and you're probably gonna get your word out. So be where others aren't, and whatever that they're not doing, be there and be a contrarian. And number 5, and it's something else that we can also learn from Gary Vee, is interview style kind of videos resonate with people because people want to hear other people go deeper in conversations. It's not just a one level of conversation, but going deeper, really getting to know the person. So long form kind of interview style videos do really well on social media, on YouTube, on podcasts, and also ties back into the long form content. We're able to kind of understand the person better, get more value, get more explanation. That's when you'll be able to learn the most about a particular subject. That's why podcasts do so well these days, because again, the things that are shared in an intimate setting in a podcast are usually not shared anywhere else. So it's also, you can incorporate that into your overall strategy. So just to summarize, content. Yes, content is still super valuable. And no, it doesn't have to be you producing content. You just have to get somebody in your law firm to make the content for you. Second is be very cognizant about short form content versus long form content. Pick a strategy and go all in with it. Number 3 is be very cognizant of first mover advantage. If there's something new that's happening, get on there early. I was also one of the first people to start doing Google LSA, Google Local Service Ads. I was the first one to literally go make a Facebook Live video and literally make an announcement saying, hey, this is coming out. If anybody wants to join us to do this, join now and do it now. 30 lawyers listened, and 25 of those lawyers were super successful still to this day. They are using Google LSA to get them clients. So again, that really attests to the advantage of first mover advantage. Number 4, do what others aren't doing. Be a contrarian. If everyone is doing that, do the opposite. And number 5, focus more on interview kind of style videos and podcasts. Again, focus on that long form kind of content because that will be a huge leverage for your growth. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you in tomorrow's video.
Lawyer Nation, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, take a moment right now to subscribe right below and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I post a video, because right now I'm posting 5 videos a week, providing lots of value to lawyers. So click right here to subscribe, and to watch the next most relevant video, click right here. Go do it. Go watch it.